This microcredential deals with plant identification in production agriculture and consists of 5 targeted skills. This targeted skill deals with plant taxonomy. Taxonomy is defined as the classification and naming of organisms in an orderly system. Botany is the study of plants and specifically involves the systematic classification, naming, and identification of plants. Taxonomy is an orderly system that classifies organisms that share similar features into groups called taxa. The singular term is taxon. Botanists employ binomial nomenclature, a system for giving every organism a scientific 2-word name based on Latin. It is also used to classify them based on external and internal structures. Taxonomy has evolved and changed over centuries of scientific study. In this targeted skill, taxonomy is available and critical to all who study plant identification. For example, horticulturists are people who work with growing fruits, vegetables, flowers, or ornamental plants. They need the ability to recognize plants and manage growth and health effectively. With over 300,000 known species of plants globally, this task can become challenging, but plant taxonomy helps. The plant kingdom, PlntID, is both diverse and intricate. No 2 species will ever be exactly alike, although certain characteristics might be easily noticeable between some of them. Relationships among plant groups can be seen even though evolution never stops transforming these relationships over time. Taxonomy evolves and changes based on new research and allows scientists to identify these relationships. Taxonomy is a specific type of classification system similar to a dichotomous key. A dichotomous key is a scientific tool used to identify different organisms based on 2 observable traits of an organism. A taxonomic key provides 2 or more choices to help an individual to identify an organism. Taxonomy has 8 levels of systematic hierarchy for organisms. From general characteristics to more specific ones, they are domain, kingdom, division or phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Domain is the highest and first rank of organisms. The 3 domains are archaea, bacteria, and eukarya. Each domain is divided into kingdoms, the 2nd rank in taxonomy. Kingdoms are classified according to their ancestry over the course of evolution. All species in a specific kingdom have similar characteristics, such as nutrition, cell organization, cell type, respiration, reproduction, and movement. The 6 kingdoms of life are eubacteria, archaeobacteria, protista, plantae, fungi, and animalia. The 3rd level of classification is phylum. It is typically used in classification when dealing with organisms in the archaeobacteria, eubacteria, fungi, and animalia. However, in PlntID, phylum is replaced by the word division. The 4th level of classification is class. Several related classes make up a phylum, but a class can be further divided into orders, the 5th level of classification. Orders can be divided into families, the 6th level of classification. The 7th level of classification is genus. It is a group of closely related species that share similar biological features. The genus name is the first part of an organism's scientific name, beginning with a capital letter and is based on Latin. The 8th level of classification is species. Each individual species has a unique name that describes only that species. The species name is the 2nd word of an organism's scientific name and begins with a lowercase letter. For example, the scientific name for cow is Bos taurus. Bos is the genus name and taurus is the species name. A general rule is that scientific names are italicized when seen in print or underlined if handwritten. For a plant example of the genus and species name, or the scientific name, a common yellow rose is Rosa foetida. In closing, taxonomy is the science of classifying, naming, and identifying organisms in an orderly system used around the world. No matter if a person lives in the US or in another region of the world, plant taxonomy will be consistent. However, it will continue to evolve with new research.